That's right.
So did you know that moms are the primary breadwinners in 40% of U.S. homes? The women are bringing home the bacon.
Susie wants to know, according to what study?
That's right. And
where's the study from, Lisa?
I'm going to tell you. It was the Pew Research Center came up with the study.
And I wonder who paid them to do that research study. Because all studies are paid for by somebody that's trying to...
Wait, so
well, this is from the U.S. Census Bureau. So
if
I
moms
think it's probably trustworthy.
are the breadwinner and 40% of families, then these moms, they're working moms or they're stay-at-home moms?
Well, they would be working moms if they're the breadwinners, right?
Well, I'm saying, but like maybe they're breadwinners because they have like
maybe
trusts, maybe they're doing they're like mompreneurs and they're doing
maybe they're doing online business or something like that.
I'm just curious if they're like working moms or if they're stay-at-home moms.
Are they breadwinners or bread bakers?
I give up.
I'm turning into Susie today. I need to know more.
So here's my question for you. Do you think that there's something to the traditional, mom stays home, takes care of the kids, dad goes to work? Is there something unusual about the roles being reversed?
I can answer this. If you got a lot of money, mom stays home and takes care of the kids. Dad goes to work. If you're trying to eke out just a living in today's world and economy, both parents are working because they can't make it on one income. And I'm talking about middle class too here.
Well, what I'm saying is that what if mom's the one who's pulling in $200,000 a year and dad
money goes to work?
Home.
Well, in some places the dads are taking over the household things, and
right.
I think that's
because
wonderful.
What they're saying is more women are getting degrees, more women are sliding into those CEO roles that they didn't necessarily have before.
Well, it's because this is a great time for women. It has been for the last 10 years, and the men, now the men don't know what they are or what they're supposed to be doing. They're just out there saying, yes, dear.
Well, and it's interesting because I don't know where you find a man who says yes, dear.
Because I'd like to meet him.
I meet a lot of men that say, okay, dear, okay, just to
shut her up.
Just to shut her up. Okay, honey, and then they go on and do exactly what they want to do. More power to them.
That's so true, isn't it? But doesn't it make you realize, though, if you have a man who says that to you, it makes you realize at some point that you're really kind of a nag, and you really need to choose your battles and just zip it sometimes.
Weren't we talking about this about criticizing? And men, when you say something like, if you say something, gosh, that electrical wire is still hanging down, he gets one more thing I haven't done right. One more thing I failed at. That's what he hears.
One more thing on my list of
So
to-do
you should just hire a handyman to fix it and then be like, oh my gosh, this handyman was so helpful. And then I bet next time your husband will be jumping on a ladder.
Didn't you tell me you had a girlfriend that did that?
I have a girlfriend that did this. Like, okay, so for example, she was like, I always am telling my husband, like, will you please
put in the light fixture.
Install the light fixture. And he's like, yeah, I'll get to it. So next time they had a couple friend come over, like another set of friends that is a couple, come over, she looks at her friend's husband and goes, oh my gosh, Bob is so busy with work and he just can't get to hanging this light fixture. And I know you're such a handyman. While you're here, would you do that? She goes, I'm not joking. My husband ran to the garage, got a ladder, and changed the light fixture like during the middle of dinner.
That is very smart. That's very
She was like, and that's how you get things done. Like,
that's right.
It's all in the way you present it.
Delivery.
And then the other thing the other story that I love that you told is your girlfriend who figured out how to get more money to spend on things, especially because her husband was coming down on her about spending money.
My girlfriends are really smart, and so I feel like once I get married, like I'm going to be a genius for all these like tips. My other girlfriend, she was like, her husband monitors how she spends her money, and like so she's like, if I go to Target or Walmart or Whole Foods or Central Market, he never complains. But if I go to like Neiman's, then he's saying something. She goes, so I figured out which markets I can get cash back at. So she was like, so I get like $200 at Whole Foods, $200 at Target. She was like, and then I go shopping with the cash. She's like, he never questions anything.
I think that's brilliant. She needs to start a blog with like tips and
how to fool your husband.
Exactly.
That's right. And women have been doing that for men ever since, hiding things from men ever since the beginning of time. You know, we carry packages that we've bought. We don't want him to know we bought more stuff, so we keep it in the trunk of our car.
I've had this forever.
That's right.
You've seen this before. You told me how much you liked it before. You're so crazy.